What's up, y'all? Brand Panda Gamer here. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Back with episode 2 reunion and turnabout. Last time we investigated more and unlocked more Cyclops, I guess, and have suspect on Morgan Fay and Miney. Well, at least I think Miney could most likely the murderer, since Morgan has an alibi. So yeah. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and head on to the trial. So let's go ahead and continue. Yes, hello guys. Nick? Yeah? You know that Von Karma's daughter's only 18? Just like me? Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. It is surprising, that I'll admit. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. I'm not saying that out loud. Oh, hey, Pearl. Good morning. Let's see if you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Jeez Louise, Pearl. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mythic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. I doubt that. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls? Yeah, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mythic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Nick? This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? I think I know what he means, guys. I think it's because we suspect Morgan Fay, and the fact that she is her, the fact that Morgan Fay is like is Pearl's mother, and the fact that she is a possible suspect. Who knows what Pearl would do, or how she would reacted. Oh boy. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such a good spirit today, Miss Fay. It's true what they say. Women really are scared when they fight. Wow. Noted, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant couldn't have left the family chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? You're completely changing your argument. What, Miss Von Karma? Then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? My mic is quiet. Well, yeah, guys, because I can't really do anything about it. Actually, here. That's weird, because according to OBS Studio, my mic should be louder than the game itself. Here, hold on, I'll lower it down. Because my mic's already at its maximum volume, so I can't, like, make it go up. Hold on, how would I do it? What if I change my mic? Nah, actually no, the default mic is what makes my mic go louder, but it's very bad quality. I'll have to stick with this one. That's because my mic is not near my mouth, so like if I had it closer here, then probably it would be louder. But that would most likely mean I'm holding it. Whatever. Are you saying that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? The whole thing is that Maya Fay, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped his key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant Aunt Morgan Fay to the stand. Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. You think? It's a freaking aunt. Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I'm a spirit medium in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in manner of speaking? Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed a spirit severing technique and a mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? Hold on guys, hold on, I'm actually gonna try and do something. Jeez, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, Ave. Yeah, I can't really do anything about my mic. It's gonna have to, because this is already maximum volume. I can't make it louder. A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is. Yes, that is. You be quiet. Now, witness. Nothing happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? What the? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fay, while in possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order. Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. Oh boy. I think someone just upped that ante in this trial. I don't know how to say that. Maya's escape? After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mrs. Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrust me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and faced it for a short while. I'm afraid I have knowledge of where she went after that. I don't see any contradictions, so I'm just gonna have to press on everything. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arrive. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is she making a point to just take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Which is why I'm gonna have to do some pressing on every single statement. We heard the gunshot, those two broke the door open, entered the chamber, and hold it! Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to the foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lana's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply cannot understand my atrocious English, not to mention she looks awful. I can already see people in the heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fay? Miss Fay? You might want to be specific. Because of Mr. Wright and the other lady, please contact the police. Yes, hello guys. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. And quite suddenly she thrust me away from her and escaped the room. Hold it! Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember, at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fay. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase her right away? Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength she hit. Okay, she hit me face in there, and it was for a while. Hold it! You fainted. I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere at that time. Happy witness? Elaborate on that point for us. I'm not gonna present here, but I'm gonna try and see what I have. I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Hold it! Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? Question further. So while you were unconscious, you had absolutely no idea where the defendant went? I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Ms. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. I can't see a crack in her testimony. What should we do now? For now, we should try and get more information out of her. After we get more information from her, we may be able to use it later to our advantage. Hold it! Was it necessary to have two people do something too simple to call the police? there was a possibility he escaped, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that's a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. Was another reason you wanted both of us out that room? You must testify. Why did you chase us out the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. Sure, Abe. I'll go ahead and message you and call you on Discord. The lives of both the good sir and the cameraman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Oh, yeah. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her in the battle on us. Alright. I'm gonna call Abe now. To the stream. Alright.
Looks like that's tapping. That's right much for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Okay, hold on. During our investigation, you say that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
Oh my god.
So witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? Question further. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Ow!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well. Why does suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fay did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the chain link chamber?
Yes. Now.
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Miney?
I think you can see where this is headed.
Oh boy.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, like, Miney. I'm, like, researching, like,
Parapsychology.
yeah, stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir. God, wow.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fay. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Well, duh, I'm pretty sure everyone's alright with that. Yes, sir. A little about things good, Your Honor. Have some spine for my sake. After the murder.
Like, when the killing started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. I was like, it was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
I don't see any contradictions, so I may just press. Now hold on your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant Maya Fay?
Really now, Your Honor.
Why does my karma have a web? I don't know.
Maya Fay was still in the middle of the killing at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness sister?
Yes, Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd be love to hear it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident.
Oh boy, here we go.
I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Ugh.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Amy?
Well, why is she talking through that car accident when she's dead? She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far to use a to use a medium to get revenge.
Isn't it a bit hard to swallow? However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as its truth. Then,
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find out one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
It's bound to be a contradiction in the testimony then. Your Honor, there is room for doubt. The defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
After the murder. When the family's doing it, like staying inside the room. A little later, someone came into the room. Like, you? Do you know the time?
Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room.
Oh, so like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, but it's okay. Like it's really.
Don't tell me you're gonna stop mid-sentence again. Gosh darn it. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
When this person headed to the side room.
Don't leave my sister. Hold it! Are you absolutely sure?
I guess.
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mrs. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests.
Oh, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Miney?
Totally something terrible. Hold it! Something terrible? What were the things she told you?
Huh, like, didn't I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already? A foolish fool was a foolish sigh for a brain only speak. Foolishly was foolish words.
Oh, excuse me, Princess. Oh my god, I know where to got that reference.
Same.
Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again?
If you want.
Ask to hear it again. Ask to hear it again. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time?
Like, sure, no problem.
Okay, yeah, I probably shouldn't have picked that. Miney. It was a little scary.
Like, I'm sorry, maybe I like put too much spookiness into it.
I know it has to be something where I can use. Where?
She really put a lot of time into this slide, didn't she? Can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected.
I'm gonna change the time of sleeping inside. Okay, hold it. Not because of your sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I like to think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see. I'm the only one who missed the boat here. Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Hold it. You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one again, one alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, that coal. But I, like, know all about the channeling technique. But the point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Oops. Should have dropped this line of questioning. Question further. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection. Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. This question of what this witness felt was when she saw what she saw was her sister. Is it really that important? It is. It's not. It is very important. It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright, Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, hello Nico, are you able to join the call with us? I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. There's freaking blood splatter all over it. There's no way this one looks normal. Objection! That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eni.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, aren't we, Phoenix?
Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and...
Hold on. Yeah, he's free. think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Okay, Nico said he's free, so I'm gonna invite him now.
Alright.
Hold on, let me do that real quick. Nico. Actually, I'll just start calling in the same group that we're in.
Alright.
I'll see you there.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
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 Hello. And I'm just gonna point this out, the music doesn't sound really fitting.
Yep.
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would.
Those are terrible blood spots.
Before you liked it, huh? What?
Those are terrible blood spots.
Mm-hmm.
The blood spray.
Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order, order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney?
Dave.
Oh, I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me.
Way to respond to Nico like that. That's
And what are you saying about your owner?
Well,
Nico?
Wait, me?
I guess you'll take over me.
Okay. Alright. That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony.
Is this a female on karma?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. If you please. It just still looks like shaking up. A lot of help's he's going to be. After the murder part 2. Okay, here we go.
Like, the side room's kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
How the heck is that even possible?
And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. Then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
You guys went back to the channeling chamber? Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think, thanks, Gramps.
Oh my god. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may listen to witness. Hold it. Really? Can But I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinion onto this court. Like, that's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's?
You have such a hopeless cause witness. You may feel free to ignore this bright little man.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Like, okay.
Can't breathe. Let me out of here. Oh, I totally doubt that. Oh, they... You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Touch her, yo.
Hold it. Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix, right? The sooner the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
Seems like Miss Morgan was the only one in the killing chamber, you know.
It's no good. I can't find anything wrong. There you go.
Oh, I forgot how I do my Mia. Correct, Nix. The judge believes there's testimony. If you don't find sort of hitch in her statement,
You'll end the trial. I know.
we have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen. We can't give up.
Okay. Actually, my sister wasn't like. Hold it. What was your sister, Miss Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray.
Oh god.
But I think like she knew she like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something in real place, huh? Like, when do you mean?
When you were in the side room, or going to the crime scene, or going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
Answer rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
Not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It is very important. Because there was something odd going to the channeling chamber. I ask because it is very important. That's why I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay.
I didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Okay, you didn't see anyone? But if I remember correctly, the side room to the channeling chamber is through the winding way, and Pearl was there during the crime scene. So, there's a clear contradiction here. Now, could present Pearl than this one. Objection! You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber? However, that is impossible.
Like, what do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
It just so happened that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yep. Which means anyone walking through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that?
Oh god.
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead.
She's
Also,
going to
she
whip
was
someone.
her sister at the time.
She's going to whip someone, I can tell.
Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous.
Objection! It's not preposterous, and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There's no way
There's
someone
no way
walking
someone-
along the winding way
Oh.
could not have noticed Pearl. It's because of the urn she broke. She was in the middle of repairing it while in that hallway. Take that! This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot? What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why. She broke the urn? Yow!
Why? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
Yeah, it's totally your day one, Karma. This urn was broken around the time the channeling started.
Huh.
And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
What?
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see? If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Rush, you need to watch
What was that?
What was that?
Hey, what was that?
I don't know.
It feels so good for you.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
What?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right.
Okay,
I
you
was
would
like
agree.
sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Is she really sleeping in the side room? I guess so. There's no way. Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness said that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? It's in her testimony just now. It's in the evidence. Help me, Mia. I don't know if it's in the evidence or if it's in
Helping Mia will not be the right option that Mike thought.
it's in her testimony just now. I'm gonna save here just in case, because I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
But just in case, I'm gonna save it on another save data. It's in the testimony just now. It's in the evidence helping me. It's in her testimony, I think. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I could see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way.
What?
But look at the matter guide map. If one were to go between the side and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Don't ask the question off for a baseless assumption. You... Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, it's the Phoenix, right?
Oh god.
You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Now's your chance, Felix me.
What?
I don't know. I always forget the name.
Yeah.
The only person who could...
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
No then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? Or where was it? Yeah. Well, I mean, if Miney was indeed like a suspect, then she'd already be in the channeling chamber already. So take that. Miss Miney was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Order, order, order. That's why.
Mr. Phoenix, right? Have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that. Only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
Come on.
I think I heard that.
Yeah.
I'm just checking the evidence. Oh god, we're just waiting for Abe now. While we stare at Eni as she's doing something with her hat.
At first, when she did that, I thought it was like trying to break a paper. So we show a paper to her.
Rip a paper? What paper of evidence?
Yeah. One of the pictures, I believe. And this is supposed to be like a female Bankama, apparently.
Yeah, she's age 18. She's actually the same age as Maya.
That's. Imagine it was Maya.
Doubt Maya would be a prosecutor, but okay. How come the age of Morgan Fay is still unknown?
Interesting indeed.
I don't know. Hopefully this guy's.
Hey, look, it's me! Yes, that's me right there.
Ah, look away. In case you guys don't know, what you're talking about, this is Doctor. This is like the well, I don't know why he said director, but I'm pretty sure he's just doctor. But like last episode, or like at least last part, you could say. But Nico was like taking over Dr. Hottie, and then he's just one crazy dude, old guy at least.
Yeah. Not the person you would recommend to talk with. At all.
Yeah. I don't want to waste time, so I'm probably just gonna go and continue on.
Alright.
Where was I hiding? It had to be behind the folding screen because there's like no other place to hide. Back here. Take that! Here, of course. Behind a folding screen? Ah! Oh yeah, he's not back yet, so I was gonna go ahead and take over the female then. Don't make me say this again.
Well, beside Mia.
Oh, yesterday's testimony. Yeah, besides Mia. There ain't no one anywhere was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk! Don't be so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. No, Miss Miney. Once so young as you shouldn't be saying. Shut it, Graham. If you know exactly how old I am. Do you want to know how old he is? But the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. What the frick are you doing? The witness was hiding behind the phone screen with the help of this. The clothing box. She was hiding in here. Take that!
Would she really fit in the box?
Huh?
Would she really fit in the box?
Yes, in the last part of the investigation, a lot of heart was inside it. So, it's possible.
Alright.
Miss Miney, how are you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! But that's a tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Well, disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. Yeah, exactly. Objection!
Okay.
Okay, there you are.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had something to do with the murder at all. If that's right, I was leaving there so I wanted to know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Ooh, Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? You think I can prove where the clothing box was?
Yeah.
How exactly do I prove it again? I actually don't know. I mean, it's either this thing...
Because the box has a hole in it, and the thing has the box has a hole in it. So that's like the
oh yeah, that's
like,
right.
the forward thing. So it's like behind it.
Yes, I can, with some evidence. And now, I present a piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Let me present the box again, or I don't know, the folding screen. Either one is fine, but I'm gonna try the box. Take that. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid, as if there was any sort of evidence in that old thing.
Just what on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit here surprised. Hurry up and say already.
There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
A folding screen. It had a hole the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet had the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Oh god.
Order, so what you're saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about the Spectre? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Evie Miney?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Miss Eenie Miney. You were hiding inside the clothing box all along. And you wore Mia's costume to masquerade as Maya Fay. To masquerade as Maya Fay? She had a plan from she had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, so stop. I can't stand and listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness removed the clothing box at the crime scene, pretended to be defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
Correct, it's actually not possible because she had an accomplice. It really isn't possible for one person to do all the preparation, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the forged receive no mercy.
Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
Oh, you can't be serious.
Now she's breaking it.
Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. And it was Morgan Fay. Take that.
Oh boy.
This person.
If it wasn't someone from Crime Village, you wouldn't have gotten the costume. You couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fay household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney?
God.
You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Well... Oh god.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fay with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Oh god. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the phone screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... bang. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way to the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own blood. No, her own costume with blood. Her own blood. Click. And pretended to be Maya Fay.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry before there's more victims here.
What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Well... ha. I don't know who's saying this. Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Ah.
Oh, simple-minded fools. I'm sorry that are you still by the chance evolving?
What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was
Von
me.
Karma laughing.
Of course I know what Karma was.
Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would use something this petty?
Noble Wolf, I live in an island, so that's why the internet is bad here. And there's nothing I can do about that. What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix, right? Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is for real, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium pretending to be one putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where's her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. She does.
Motive. That's... I can't say she has a... I can't say she has a motive here. I think of a motive now. What's the reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason why to kill Dr. Gray dead is this. If we have the newspaper, I guess. Hey, that.
Huh. Just as I thought, you bore me with the silly answers, Phoenix, right?
Just great. Now she's calling me by her full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing.
What do you mean by that?
Denial. Stupid Gramps. I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited as long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know.
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, yow.
Oh god, jeez.
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix, right? You failed to support your own theory.
Oh my god.
What?
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? What Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she had no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Just so many faults, Mr. Phoenix, right? You should really learn your place.
Yeah. What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
Hee. See, this is what I, told you. I hope you like this slice of humble pie.
Yeah, thanks for the pie and cork. Very well, I now approve the cross-examination of Miney. Hold it, whoever that is. Oh, it's Mia.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
Alright.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself. You know.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Jesus Christ. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Greg. And it is almost the reason she had no choice but to kill him in the fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide a reason? Can I really do this? Well, if we're gonna have to continue this trial, we have to. I'm totally not confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Ave.
Ha ha ha, too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? You're supposed to be on my side.
It doesn't work like that always.
A foreign karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're my witness, so call me, I will throw you out my way.
Very well.
What did you have then?
The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Wow. To be continued. The stream only hit about an hour, so I'm probably gonna continue.
Alright.
Alright.
Part 4-2. This might be the final part.
The chapter.
Nico, you want
Hey.
to do Maya?
Oh, okay. It is really.
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Edie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. In other circumstances, there's no one else other than you, your aunt. Other than your aunt, Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why will my aunt?
Everything is going just as I predicted. Oh, that's probably Von Karma.
Everything's going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right?
I knew it.
Ah! This is Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
Huh? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat.
Even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Really, all you
Don't
think
point
about is
at
winning,
us.
huh?
It's bad pointing at people.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Machine Miney had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this core about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive.
Yeah, we're getting to that part.
I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, like, I totally don't think they'll do anything good, but...
Well, knowing Phoenix, he can definitely turn things around a lot. Whether they're good or not. Last year's accident.
That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened, like, at my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of her accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger's seat.
A car accident.
I, like, woke up, caused by a jolt, and, like, there was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened up the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident. It was all talk about on tabloid shows, day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister?
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it is impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Minnie's sister.
Miney. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Yeah, I get no contradiction, so I'm just gonna have to keep pressing. That was like last year in May. Like something really bad had happened, and like I was like around there. Hold it. That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of this mistake?
Like, I heard it was the cause of the medicines, like, got mixed up.
What's the fault of your sister, Miney?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame on my sis. That isn't what nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Miney's fault.
Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Miney the one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
Hold it. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
No wonder that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder. So then, why didn't you actually switch places?
Huh, like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched her with her. True.
Ah, but, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyways.
Like, I didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. This is clearly this is Enie's photo for her driver's license. Are you sure about that? Objection! Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hardy, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. Please don't put him in the witness stand.
Please don't. What? Are you talking about that perverted fake link director?
Yes, that perverted fake link director. And how did you know about the— Ow.
No one cares. When did you receive your driver's license? Like last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What in the— That's what happened, Mr. Wow. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ow.
My God.
Cry
I know
and
what
I
it
whip
was.
will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, I don't think my sis would have let me drive.
Yow.
Don't just stand there, thinking to yourself.
Not you two, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the owl.
Miss Minky, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
And that's because
I think this is what you call for a more detailed testimony, Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
Wouldn't be allowed.
Like, around the time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sister was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I landing a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in passenger seat that night, too.
You're gonna have to press on these. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now the defense may question the not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but what? Around the time I was getting really close to getting my license, my sister was like the totally big fan of cars and like really valued. Hold it. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she flipped out at, like, a drop of rain.
Jeez.
Damn! And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Press harder. Why she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I don't think the car getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Correct. Ugh.
Phoenix.
Why do I always... Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it? She had just gotten that. It was really shiny, bright red sports car. Hold it! It was a new car.
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK. Were those her boyfriend's initials? Really?
And it was a really special model.
UK, come on, Judge.
She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
Jeez.
Just a love of car will be the obvious next topic. Press harder. We don't know about anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about being special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... It's not my point. Let's be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
This new car was like a totally special model from England. Hold it! I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what's attached about the car. Ask for the heck of it. So, yes. Let's start with this. Why are British cars good?
Like, huh?
They're expensive and their driver seat is opposite to our cars here in the state. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one.
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it?
What do you know?
Gee, I'm not printing anything.
Gee.
Forgive me.
Hey, do you got any chance to read all of that?
No.
Got it.
Really changes the drop of a hat. Well, if you guys are watching this video, you can always pause to see what she said.
Or live stream. Live stream video, same thing. At this point. It's interesting, isn't it? Fox. Oh my god.
This is like the name we hear all the time we play this game. How could you forget?
I don't know!
Phoenix.
Bit by bit, we're beginning to see a real contradiction behind this case.
So I would say things like, no way I'm letting you drive my car. Hold it. Was your sister good at driving?
She was like totally awesome. She like said she was going to be like the racing queen in the nursing world.
Oh no, I think she bumped my question off track again.
So,
Ended up in the passenger seat that night too. Hold it! And that was when the accident occurred, correct?
yeah. I like immediately reached for my passenger side door. If I like in days.
Sounds like you had a terrifying time.
There is something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to.
Do you really think so?
Believe this, there is a path. I know it.
You almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. I don't know. I don't see any contradiction because I don't have anything about cars. Well, besides the license photo, but all I can do is press. Hold it. So what do you mean by really close?
Like I had one of those permit things, I think that's what they're called.
Permit?
Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah!
Ignore this to be wept.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
This new car was like a total special model from England. Yeah, I don't even have any evidence about cars, so all I can do is press. I mean, she added this for testimonies for a reason, but I don't have any contradictions for that. Didn't I already press that one though? Hold on.
Just
Wait, actually, hold on. What about the newspaper clipping? Late last night, two women in a car crash through a highway centered divide. One woman was unable to escape fleeing break and die. Totally tired and dropped us to leave them there with this crash, and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I'm like, not asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. Maybe that one might be the contradiction. She said right door, right?
I believe so, yeah.
I'm going to try this, but hold on, I'm gonna save it first.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this. It's probably not gonna work, but but this is the only evidence I have about cars, so I'm gonna try this. Objection! Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it, but I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side of the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side because the driver is on the left side. That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. Oh. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
Aha!
What do you mean by this? Miss Mike, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Aha!
Order in the court. Order. Ah!
God, come.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Miney said the person who was having as her older sister Miney.
That is what Edie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumption.
Phoenix? It's like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots...
Hey, I didn't fall on the name.
If we connect all the dots, there will be one answer. I'd like to ask a quarter question. Eni or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Well, Mimi Miney was the one driving. The answer is the one person that had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Mimi Miney, was the one at the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. Oh my god, wow. Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Oh. Are you telling me this is not Eenie Miney? This is actually Mimi Miney?
What sort of chaotic nut rust is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This wasn't his name. This is what his name is.
I'll tell you what her name really is. This is what his real name is. Holy crap! That's gonna take half of my. That's gonna take half of my bar.
Save just in case.
I can't.
Maybe. Oh crap. Oh.
So if
It's now or never.
So Eenie Miney was at the. So Eenie Miney was at the driver's seat, and that means she had to be Mimi Miney, isn't it? I'm gonna say this.
I mean, it makes sense.
Are you really Eenie Miney, or are you really Mimi Miney, huh? Take that. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Oh no.
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how did you explain her appearance?
This woman had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is a picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in a car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
And then the body they found in the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Mr. Gray.
What do you mean? Ah.
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of the dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So, this woman had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had to... Oh, I'm just gonna change something. Okay. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Miss Von Karm, ow,
Why did you say my name just now?
I think that's Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I've been unmasked. What witness? That's right, I admit it. My real name is Miney.
Dang, I wonder who would have solved this kind of case.
I know, right?
That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally fixing Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. 14 patients died, and I think because of her fall of 14 patients died, I believe.
Hey,
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
God. I don't feel bad, honestly.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
Becoming Amy has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling the occult, I hate it. I hate it all.
Jeez. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay.
This is preposterous.
There goes your perfect record.
I'm perfect.
No one is perfect.
Me, Francisca Von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow. Oh, God. Ow, ow. Jeez, calm down. Ow. See ya, Phoenix.
Phoenix! Hang in there! Phoenix! Phoenix! Dun 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 dun.
This court is a fraud, a shame.
A shame. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. There we go. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, I don't know if you have any bruises, Phoenix, but we'll see.
Congratulations, Maya. Sis?
Hey.
What a beautiful return, man. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? That's the first thing you ask. Sis! Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
We already proved it.
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. More like a nightmare. A really bad
like
dream.
that.
You know, sis? In my dream, I smell a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside this clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
So she did go inside that box.
That's right. That's a beautiful screenshot. If anyone had took one, no, okay.
Yeah. There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself.
I think we're gonna make Abe continue. I think you should either voice either Maya or Mia if you don't mind, Abe.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thing is, who should you voice? Maya or Mia?
That was Mia.
Okay, you go for
I'll do
Mia,
Mia.
okay.
Okay.
And then you and Lana would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest details, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out from another job. Jam.
Oh,
Brandon.
Hold on, I was looking at the stream because
But...
wrong.
Oh. I really don't want something... Hold on, your screen is frozen. Like this to happen ever again.
Yeah, you gotta make it quick before the stream starts to, like, you know, lag out or something.
Yeah. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lost someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me! Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plans. If I remember correctly, since Pearl is part of the Branch family, she's probably trying to make her the master because Maya's next in line. So it'd probably be Pearl.
What? Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karine Village, and that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the May family bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did I say something just now? I think that she was saying I thought so. Date time unknown. Detention
Okay.
center? My precious Pearl. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Morgan Fay.
My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Crime, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whippy happy prosecutor.
Whip happy?
It was all to unseat that annoying weightless brain family girl. That Maya Fay.
Oh god.
But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Oh dear God. The time will come.
Why do I feel like
Can you have some ice, please?
Why do I feel like this is not Morgan's last day? Why do I feel like this is not we're gonna see Morgan again? A brand new episode has been added.
Oh boy.
Turnabout Big Top, huh? Alright, well,
Oh dear
that
God,
episode
this one.
Yeah, apparently we have Francisca again.
What do you mean this one? Oh,
You'll see.
Turnabout Big Top. From what I've heard, a lot of people think this is actually one of the worst cases. Although I don't know, I'll be the judge of that myself. So we'll see.
All right.
Saving. Of course, I'll save.
Imagine doing this but without saving, like a speed
I'll
run.
have to do everything all over again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frick off, dude. We're here to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. I can't even escape, so I'll have to wait for this. Hello.
That's a big mouth.
The world's greatest magician, the one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. Are we in some sort of circus?
Yep.
Seems like that's a circus. Circus baby pizza world.
Can we get the frick out of here?
Yeah.
That was it.
That was it. That was all the magic. Oh, hey, Pearl.
Oh god, there's the kawaii face.
I know, I can't take that seriously. Sorry, Pearl. We'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. I need to stream as soon as possible before it all starts to be crap on me. But yeah, anyways. End of that one, and yeah. I actually don't know how Pearl reacted knowing her mother was part of a murder, so...
If we'll find us soon. In the next episode of... Yeah!
Yeah!
I'll probably continue it tomorrow morning again, if you guys are gonna be on again.
Yeah.
I don't have school until Monday, so I'm free.
Alright, good. I'll continue tomorrow morning then. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow because now we'll have a new episode called Turnabout Big Top. It seems like every single episode will have Turnabout name. But whatever.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Thank you, Abe and Nico, for joining me. Stay tuned for our next episode tomorrow, and peace out.
Woo!
Peace.